Hi guys, hope you're all doing well. Welcome to Faye Social. My name is Faye and Karibu if you're a returning subscriber. Thank you. If you're new here, consider subscribing because on this channel we talk about nursing, immigration, motherhood and lifestyle. So if any of those topics interest you, please consider subscribing so we can do this together. So guys, today's video we're gonna talk about reasons why you should consider becoming an LPN, and this video is more of pros of becoming an LPN. LPN, licensed practical nurses, or LVN, licensed vocational nurse, depending on the state you're in the United States. That's it. I feel like this video is a little overdue because this is a topic I've been thinking about for a long time, but I never got to ever sit down and record it. Reason being, I've had some of my friends or people that I meet at work ask me like, is it worth to become an LPN, or what are my thoughts on going for LPN. So this video is for those people and other people out there that feel like they don't know, is it worth it to become an LPN, or what are the pros of becoming an LPN. These are your answers right here. These are things that you might want to consider. I'm going to talk about the juicy part of becoming an LPN. So let's do this. Let's get into the video. So guys, who are LPNs? LPNs in the first place are nurses, because I've seen some people that don't consider LPNs as nurses, and LPNs are nurses. They've gone through training, and LPN training, it takes anywhere between 13 to let's say 15 months. Some programs are 18 months. For me, when I was an LPN, I went to school for 13 months. And it was a course where we went to school and we learned how to be nurses. So LPNs are nurses. They've gone through training. They've learned how to take care of patients, how to administer medication, and how to do some nursing procedures. The only big difference is that the RN scope of practice is wider than the LPN scope of practice. And also LPNs work under the supervision of an RN in most cases. So LPNs are still nurses because after training, they still have to do a board exam, which is the NCLEX exam, and they get licensed and they practice under that license. So LPNs are nurses. Okay guys, so we're gonna get into this pros of becoming an LPN. So number one reason why you should consider becoming an LPN is that it's one of the quickest way to get into the nursing field. Guys, most of the LPN programs are like 13 to 15 months. I've seen some that are 18 months, but in average, most of the programs are 15 months. When I was an LPN, I went to a program that took me 13 months. And guys, within 13 months, I was done with school and getting ready for my LPN. And within no time, I was already in the nursing field. If you're not sure if you want to be in the nursing field, this would be a good way to, go in and get your LPN and see if you want to be in that field without, spending so much time in schooling. And, it's within a month and you're done, and you go and test out the field and see if you really want to be there before you further your education. So that to me is a major thing, that you're able to just join a major field, because nursing field, guys, it's a major field. Nursing, it's diverse, and being an LPN is a good way to just jump in and start testing the waters. So that's pro number one. Pro number two is career growth. Wow. LPNs, there's a lot of opportunities out there. As an LPN, there's so many things you can do out there. There's so many certifications that you can get. I've seen LPNs that have become wound nurses because they've gone ahead and done a wound care certification, and they'll become wound nurses. They don't even have to work, like direct care for the whole shift. They just do wounds and then they go do their charting. Also, I've seen nurses, LPNs, as an LPN, you can go ahead and get IV certified, and you can start, administering IV medication. Of course, there are those medications that are very sensitive and they require an RN to monitor, but there are meds that with your certification as an IV LPN nurse, you're able to administer those meds. Also, I've seen LPNs that are MDS nurses, so they do like paperwork. They don't have to do bedside nursing. And of course, as an LPN, you have that opportunity to be a bedside nurse. You have that interaction with the patient. So if you're a person that's always wanting to help people, if you're a person that feel like your passion is to help people, LPN is a good opportunity for you, because in most instances you have that direct care, direct contact with patient, and you'll be able to offer yourself. So that's pro number 2 of becoming an LPN. Moving on to pro number 3. This, guys, number 3 is like, to me, it was like, it made a lot of sense. As an LPN, you have an opportunity to grow your career. And as an LPN, when you want to maybe get your RN, I think the process is easier. For me, it was easier because with my LPN, when I went to do my RN, I was able to skip some classes. I was actually able to skip a whole semester of RN. So I didn't have to start from the first semester, because the school I went to considered my LPN and they waived me that semester. And I think that was really nice. And that's a big deal. Also, I didn't have to wait, because most of the nursing schools are very competitive and there's waiting list. But as an LPN, most of the times you're able to skip that waiting list, because they'll consider your LPN education and they'll probably give you some points, and you'll be able to have a higher chance of getting admitted to an RN school, better than someone who doesn't have any prior education in nursing. So to me, that worked so nicely, and I was like, thank God I was an LPN, because maybe even to date I will be somewhere waiting for a school to accept me to an RN program. Pro number 4, and this is juicy, it's the best for maybe everybody, is that as an LPN you have a good potential for earning. Guys, when I became an LPN, I was not making that much money, but after becoming an LPN, I saw my hourly wage go up by $10, and that was a big deal. Like, it was a game changer. So within 13 months, guys, if you join a program that 13 months or 15 months, you're able to change your life just like that within a short period of time. So I think those are very major pros of becoming an LPN. Those are worth going for. Guys, I hope this video has been helpful to you. I hope it helped you to make some decisions that you're trying to make if you want to go for LPN. Remember, guys, I'm rooting for you. I'm here. If you have any question, you can ask me. If I have the answers, I'll make a video. If I don't have an answer, we'll find answers together. We'll do some research and we'll come up with answers, because we have to get better this year. So guys, see you next time. Love you all. Bye.